I just always held myself back. It was something that I never would give it my all, and I never had enough confidence to do the things I wanted to do. And I've been a shy kid since I was probably 4 or 5 years old. I've been so constrained, and I always just had that feeling of not being worthy enough, of not being experienced enough, things like that. So when I found Dr. Aziz, it was just, when I started reading his books, it was like, wow, this is me. This is totally me. And that's why I needed him. That's why I needed it. My first contact was the YouTube videos. That was where I first had found him. I had read a lot of different books on social anxiety and building your confidence and self-esteem and stuff like that, and they didn't really do a ton. They didn't really do, I mean, I had little changes, but nothing. And as soon as I found his videos, I was like, wow. And then this stuff is different from anything else I've watched or read. And then he started mentioning his books in some of his videos, and then I'm like, I gotta get that. So then I've read all 3 of his books. So yeah, that's how I found out. I had read his books and I watched his videos, but I was making progress, but there were things, I wasn't staying accountable to myself. And then he started talking, Confidence University had came out, he started talking about that, and I was like, that would be great, because I'm a real linear person. So it's like, if I have something to kind of keep me step by step, it's gonna make me change, because it's not like, the theory's there when I read the books, but I'm not putting that stuff into action. And so I signed up for Confidence University, and boy, that's when things really started to change for me. I knew this stuff, but I wasn't implementing it. And I had to implement it because I couldn't get to the next lesson otherwise. So that was, and I'm still in it now, and it's been great. Being in sales, you have to be more assertive. You have to chase things like that, and that was something I never did. I was not something I never really. I was like, I would wait for things to come to me, and that doesn't work in sales. It's just you have to go out and get it. And I noticed after I started doing some of the things in Confidence University, like asking for what I want, things like that. Asking for $100, then I would start. Okay, I can do this. Now I can ask for, I don't really want $100 from that person, but now I can start asking for stuff that I really want from people. And I can start, being myself more and putting myself out there and letting people know who I am and what I have to offer, and not feel like I'm being arrogant or cocky, just, being my authentic self. And that's something that I always kind of had too. It's like, that I always felt maybe like, you don't talk about your accomplishments, or don't talk about yourself too much. Keep the conversation focused on the other person. And the way Dr. Aziz talks about it is, you should go into a conversation kind of looking at what you want to get out of it as well. And that was something that was just pivotal for me. Start doing this right away. I wish I would have, I'm 30 now, I wish I would have done it when I was way younger. I wish I would have overcame this a lot sooner. I'm still working at it now, but it's like, I let so many things go past in my 20s, so many things I wanted to achieve, and I didn't achieve them because I didn't have enough confidence.